Hey, how are you? Welcome back to my Seborga series where we're building this city here on this map of Elbar. So in the last episodes we built all of this, the old city there on the right, the port here, and then the city center. But now that it starts to look like a real city, I would really like to build a tramway, thanks to a nice suggestion in the comment of the old city building. So thank you to you who gave me this idea. And so the first line, I think there will be two lines, but the first line will start from the harbor and it will end on the in the old city on the top of this hill, and of course it will stop by the train station because it makes sense. So without any yes, it's my first tramway in this game, so I didn't really know how it works. I used to play a little bit of City Skyline 1, so here it difference. I think I remember in City Skyline 1 you had to update the road, to create the roads. There were roads with with rail on them. Here you can just add rail on whichever road you want, so it's really nice, this new system. So here, as you can see, I'm struggling to find a place for the depot, so I just choose to ignore this and to say that it will be a problem for the future me, and I kept going on with the rails. So this part in front of the train station was interesting because you have like two roundabouts kind of mixed together, so it would have been very sharp angle if the tram was going right away to the right, so I made it make a 8 shape, so that's kind of fun. And here for the final loop on the harbor, I just went all around the museum and this park with this abandoned factory, which is not abandoned, but someday I will come back here and detail this park and create something more interesting here. But yes, right now that's how it is. So yes, the tram will make a turn there around the museum, yes, with a stop there, and it will go back there by the museum. So I had to shift a little bit my commercial alley and the museum by itself to put my truck there, so it's a bit unrealistic, but yeah, anyway, that's a game, so sometimes I'm okay doing non-realistic stuff as soon as it looks good at the end, and it's not like destroying everything and rebuilding everything. I'm fine with that. So yeah, there I have my tram track going all over the city center. Yes, I'm doing the last bit, and then I know that it will right there on top of the hill, because yes, that's the most touristic district, at least in my mind, and there is a lot of people living there and everything, so I had to have this loop at the end there. Then creating the stops were quite easy because I don't have that many, it's not such a long line, and I know I have like an hospital, the train station, some the business centers, the old port, the harbor, the cathedral in the old district, the two gates in the old district. Here you can see the 8 shape that I'm doing. It goes all around. That was kind of fun. Anyway, so yes, just a very basic line. I think there will be a second line someday, not in this episode, going far away inside the harbor and then going somewhere in the city. I know this is a future me still struggling with the tram depot, so I had to download a smaller version. I really thought about putting this in this district there by the passenger ship. For me it was logical to have this in the industrial district, but I really struggled to find a place. I really thought about many places, but then at the end I chose this spot by the sorting facility of the post, and I don't even know what is on the left side. Oh, I think that's a recycling center. So yeah, there it's a bit far away. I don't know what to think about this, but that's what I came with, the solution I came with. And as I know that I will have probably a line in the harbor, in the port, in the industrial port, I thought that maybe it would make sense to have a line there. So yeah, we'll see in the future. And then what took me the most time, like always, is detailing. Even if I'm not detailing a lot, as I don't know very well the assets, and especially here I just download a new mod with you have like all the houses from all themes, yes, of all of all like southwest, northwest, etc. I'm losing my word, whatever. But yes, now I have more assets than before, so I struggled. But I found these ones that are nice, that are like normally for sports, and this newspaper machine. But I thought that it was looking like a ticket machine. So yeah, I thought it was nice, and I stick with the yellow theme, so everything is yellow, the seats and the ticket machines. So yeah, it turned out to be okay, I would say. I'm not that good in detailing, as you can already say if you've seen all of my other videos, but I like it to do it like just a little bit, just you look from far away and it seems like logical and detailed and lively and everything, but if you really zoom in, most of the time it won't be that great. I don't know how people are doing that, people that are doing like this, like professional, like $2.20. I'm thinking about him, of course, but he's not the only one. There are there are a lot of them, but less famous than him. But yes, it's, I don't know. I know they spend like 10-20 hours, I don't know, several days just detailing one thing, but I'm not that patient when I spend like 1 hour, 2 hours on one thing. I don't know, for the train station, the tram station, I think I spent like half an hour, maybe 1 hour, and from it was enough. I mean, yeah, I don't know why I don't care that much. Maybe because my computer is slow too, so I can't really go. Oh yes, normally I cut this part when I saving my game, because I don't have autosave, because once again my computer is very slow, so I prefer to save when I want, when I've done something important. But yeah, anyways, maybe that's why I don't like detailing, because it's slow, so you will see it at the end in a few minutes. We will take a ride on the tramway. We will ride it all the way along. Don't worry, I accelerate it because I speeded up because it was too slow. But yes, you will see even there it's a bit laggy, so it's not the best. And yes, here was interesting what you can see on the screen, what I'm building, because here it's not flat at all. That's a hilly city. That's what I love about this city, but sometimes it making stuff very hard. So here I knew I couldn't keep that. So I was looking for seats. I hoped that I would find the same seats, but just one by one, and that I would be able to put them following the slopes, but I didn't. So I found this modern bench, which is, by the way, at the memorial just up the hill, just behind there, where there is one stop for the tram, but it's not interesting. But anyway, I chose this because I don't know, it kind of looks like a modern piece of art. and it works because you will have seats, and it follows the slope of the hill. So that's what I came with. I don't know what you think about that, but that's in fact that's something I love about this game. A lot of people are complaining that there are not enough assets right now because there are no asset editor, as you probably know. But me, I don't know. Sometimes I'm sad about that because I really have a vision and I can't really realize that. But at the same time, I like the fact that you have to be very creative to find way to create stuff, to, I don't know, to use the same asset, the same item, but for different purpose, mixing up stuff together or using stuff that are not meant to be used this way, like this door as the entrance of the old city that you've seen very briefly. This is a bridge arc, so it's not at all an entrance for the city, but I don't know. I think it's interesting. And here once again I have the slope issue, so I'm really tired, like always. I think I say that on all my videos. Anyway, I've used this bridge stuff once again. This is the stuff that are on top of the bridge pillars to support the road, and so I used it to make like steps going uphill, and then creating a flat platform for the seats to put there. So yeah, I think it's nice. It's original. It changed. It's something to look at. So I really like this. But what a struggle, my friend. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, every time I'm working with this stuff, with these big rectangles, I never managed to grab the ones that I really want to move. It's impossible to grab the ones that you want to grab. You never know which one you are grabbed, and you just move stuff around, and it's just what a nightmare. Okay, I really didn't put a lot of effort in editing. I left all my saving screens for you to look at. That I'm not proud of myself. Pardon me. But whatever, that's interesting. You see the background. No, you see nothing. It's not interesting. I'm just lazy. You can insult me in comments and give us some down and unsubscribe for the 23 people who subscribed. Yeah, you can do that as a sign of protest for my laziness. I think that would be something fair. Anyway, yes, detailing. I was not doing this, but I just remember that I missed. I forgot to put some barrier on the other side of the road, so I just put few of them, not all of them. This way I will have to come back again. I don't know why. I just like doing stuff not like half of the work done. Never do everything, just half of it. I don't know why, but I'm like this, even in real life. That's interesting because like this, I have the idea, I think it's nice, I start detailing and it looks okay, and it's like 90% okay. I think I'm very how do you say, I'm very kind with myself. But yeah, it's to a certain end it's okay, but I know that if I want to do it better and looks absolutely perfect, the last 10% would take me like 1-2 hours just to make these steps looks nice. And who cares? But nobody downloads the map. I didn't even put a new version there, so nobody will zoom in. So whatever. I don't know how you do what you do in New City, but yeah, that's how I work. And you can see it now that we are riding the tramway. So we started from the harbor, the passenger harbor, yeah. Now we are by the business center, We're going through the roundabout in front of the train stations. I can see that's where we're doing this 8 shape, which is kind of weird but interesting. Of course, we have a stop there by the train station. In front of us, we can see the park in the middle of the city that I haven't really detailed. Then we finish the 8 loop there, going by the city center, the business district, I may say. And then we are going by the sea. There is a beach on the right, so we will have a stop there. So you can go in the old port. I just cut, so the stop was very, very short, but there was a stop. I promise. Maybe I cut too much. And here we'll have a stop, because there you have like a pathway which bring you to the hospital, and you have the disease research center, and you can, if you want, climb all the way up to the old city through there. Here, in maybe some days, there will be some development, because it's a very nice place to live and there's nothing right now. Here it will be Seborga Nuevo, which is not detailed, not made at all. I just put some buildings, but not all of them. Here, this is the entrance of the old city, and on the left you have the Memorial Park from the 1848 war, something like this, I don't remember. Here you have a huge step that I need to walk on. This is the first stop, right in front of the old market and the pub. We are going all around the old district, so on the left is all the pedestrian streets, a very lovely place for tourists, for grabbing a coffee and walking. This is the south door of the old city with the steps that we've built just at the end. There on the right you will have a very nice view on the port, on the business district, the old port and everything. I really like it. And then you have the main stop from of the old district, which is the cathedral. And as you can see, we have many people, 148 people. Just there on the right there were steps to go downhill if you wanted to walk down. And we are going out of the old district, doing again the same track, the same way, but the other way around. Just at the end, the change that will be that we will stop at the harbor, at the passenger harbor, and then we will make the turn, the loop around the modern art museum. So that's the only thing that will be new. Except for that, just have a different point of view, but that's the same line. But that's also interesting to see it from a different point of view. When I recorded, I just thought to myself that on the right this wall was a bit, I don't know, sad, empty. So I've started to work on this. I don't know, maybe I don't know if I will make an episode about developing the last district of the old city, of the city that will be Seborga Nuevo, or if I will do some detailing. And I know the next episode will be a funicular cable car, because I love cable cars, and this is a hilly city, so I built a cable car. I'm building currently a cable car. I hope I will manage to make it look good, because it's not. There's no cable car in the game, so you have to be creative for that. So I found some solutions. It's not 100% realistic, but yeah, it can do, I think. You will see the episode and you will tell me. Anyway, now we are almost at the end, so I think I will just let you enjoy the few last minutes of this ride with this lovely tramway in this lovely city of Seborga. And we will see again maybe next week, maybe not, I don't know, for the episode about the funicular, probably, hopefully. Anyway, don't forget to not subscribe and not like, because we don't care. I don't like YouTube, sorry. But I love doing videos, so I'm doing it here, why not? And have a lovely day and enjoy. See you, bye.